Every city you've ever walked in, every law ever written, every story ever told. Where did it all begin? Our story starts here, on the scorched plains of ancient Mesopotamia, in a land that would become the blueprint for the entire world. This is the full story of Sumer, the world's first civilization, in 3 minutes. The birth of the city. Around 6,000 years ago, humanity made a revolutionary discovery: farming. For the first time, we had a surplus of food. This meant not everyone had to be a farmer. People became craftsmen, priests, and soldiers. And as these new communities grew, they needed organization. They needed leadership. They evolved from simple villages into something the world had never seen before: the city. The greatest of these was Uruk, a true metropolis of its time, home to over 40,000 people, protected by colossal walls miles long. But managing a city this complex created a set of brand new problems. How do you track trade? How do you record laws? How do you pass down knowledge? The Sumerian Revolution. The Sumerian solution would change the world forever. To track their grain and goods, they invented writing. To move heavy loads and travel faster, they invented the wheel. To navigate their great rivers and trade with distant lands, they invented the sailboat. They divided time into units of 60, giving us the 60-second minute and the 60-minute hour. They developed the first legal codes and established monarchies where priest kings ruled in the name of powerful gods. From their temples called ziggurats, they mapped the stars, practiced mathematics, and told the first epic stories, like the Epic of Gilgamesh, the world's first piece of literature. The end of the beginning. But this era of innovation couldn't last forever. The Sumerian cities, once united by culture, began to war with one another over land and water. This constant conflict left them weakened and divided. In 2334 BC, a new power rose to the north. Sargon of Akkad conquered the Sumerian city-states, forging them into the world's very first empire. The age of Sumer was over, but their legacy was immortal. Their inventions, their gods, their stories, and their system of writing were all adopted and spread by their conquerors, becoming the bedrock of every great civilization that followed. Sumer wasn't just the first civilization. It was the essential spark that lit the flame of human history. But as Sumer laid the foundation, a new power was rising on the banks of the Nile, a civilization that would master eternity itself and build monuments to touch the stars.